Sindel is disgusting. And by that I mean that she's both a deplorable person and she has some nasty tricks in Mortal Kombat 11 that are sure to make her a huge threat against the rest of the roster. She's an absolute monster in the mid-range, with an overhead that reaches from a football field away, a crushing blow on her screen that can whiff punish and delete nearly half of your life bar, and a deadly flipping overhead that can quickly close the distance, score a knockdown, and put her in range to threaten you on wake up. Bow down, mortals. The Scream Queen has arrived.
You will address me as Empress.
Fans of Mortal Kombat 9 Sindel may be surprised to learn that this time around she's actually not much of a true zoner, which is great because MK11's honestly got enough of those. MK11 Sindel's best range is at the mid-screen, where she can threaten with her giant polearm that hits overhead, her chargeable scream which can be cancelled, enhanced, and will crushing blow on a counter hit, and her back 3/4 string, which has surprising range and can combo into big damage. That big damage doesn't come easy though, because Sindel is not a simple character to use. Her attacks are not very fast, and her combos, while they hit like a freight train, are not the easiest to land. They're also generally pretty punishable on block, making her a character that's great at whiff punishes and catching people sleeping with tricky overheads and lows, but she's not all that good at putting on pressure, lacking any solid block strings that could keep an opponent on the defensive and guessing. Sindel can also be very sneaky. Her first competitive variation, which is the one I've been referencing so far and personally have the best time with, has a move called Flip and Whip. This flipping hair whip can be aimed close, medium, or far, and allows her to leap over projectiles for a quick overhead throw that gives her a free wake-up mix-up if it lands. But the best part about this move is that she can use it from the air as well, allowing her to alter her jump arc, bait out anti-airs, or if you're feeling lucky, you can use it after a jump kick to try and catch an opponent who's trying to switch to a low block. Her second competitive variation plays completely unlike anything else in Mortal Kombat 11. It revolves around an aerial Banshee dash that sends a ghost forward in the air, and if it hits, Sindel can spend a bar of meter to instantly teleport to it and start up a jump-in combo. But then it's also complemented by an ability called Deadly Echo that allows her to cancel a jump-in, do a quick air hop, and do another jump-in. It allows for some absolutely crazy combos that are extraordinarily tricky to do, but look stylish as all hell. For those who truly miss Sindel's zoner-heavy playstyle from MK9, her third competitive variation is the closest thing her latest iteration has to it. She's got a great low projectile that can duck under opposing projectiles and win trades, an aerial projectile barrage that completely controls the mid-range, and a floating trap that will deal unblockable damage to anyone who gets close to it, allowing her to discourage her opponent from getting anywhere near her or trap an enemy in the corner with unavoidable damage. Each of these three variations represents an entirely different style of play, and what's great is that they're all fun to use and extremely effective in their own way, and that's how the variation system is supposed to work. As far as style goes, NetherRealm once again does not disappoint with this reimagining of Sindel. Her hair is obviously the most important feature, and it succeeds at simultaneously looking realistic and otherworldly in the way it grows, shrinks, and wraps around its victims. She's also got a great selection of unlockable outfits and gear that feel befitting of Mortal Kombat's premier queen. It's also notable and a bit disappointing that her story ending retcons what has long been the history of her character. It removes any sort of gray area to her personality and essentially just makes her pure evil, flattening a three-dimensional character into a two-dimensional villain.
Round 1, fight.
Sindel's return in Mortal Kombat 11 is a triumphant one, and NetherRealm continues its excellent track record of DLC characters in this first combat pack. Sindel feels completely unique from the rest of the cast, with a keep-away style that allows her to threaten heavily from the mid-range with fun and inventive combos that deal massive amounts of damage. Her story retcon is disappointing from a lore perspective, but that seems like a problem for a future Mortal Kombat story mode to deal with. For now, Mortal Kombat fans rejoice! Your queen has returned. For more Sindel, check out the story ending I was just talking about, along with this video showcasing her gear, intros, and outros. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.